Alright, so this just in, a new game got revealed. Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition has just been leaked. And before we start, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. So we're not going to waste any time. So basically, I'm reading this from Screen Rant. A rating for Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition has now been issued by the Game Rating and Administrative Committee of Korea. Originally spotted by Jimatsu, I don't know how to read that. Information on the Frontiers re-release is scarce. The listing only has the title, Sega as the publisher, and its all ages rating. Much like that trademark that was registered for Shadow the Hedgehog in the games category, this is an official registration for the game's age rating. More specifically, Frontiers Definitive Edition. Now this is our only somewhat official confirmation that a new game is releasing sometime soon. And I'm using new game in big, giant air quotes here. Because at the end of the day, this game is still Frontiers. I predict that this is just going to be something like Colors Ultimate. Colors Ultimate was released on my actual anniversary year, but since they couldn't get Frontiers out in time, they just had Colors Ultimate to keep the fans at bay, basically. I'm thinking that this is just a re-release with all of the downloaded content already on the game, and maybe a little sprinkle of added content like a new mode or something like that. Maybe scaled up a little so that the pop-in is not as bad. But maybe my hopes are just too low, because after the fiasco that was known as Colors Ultimate, Sega has been on a roll with all of their games. We've had good game after good game constantly. Even a game that people were not even expecting to be really good, Shadow Generations. It is clear that Sega is actually learning from their mistakes. So maybe Sega won't have a disappointing re-release of Frontiers. Maybe they'll add a new island. Maybe some of the scrap things in the game will be fully realized in this definitive version. Okay, but the only thing that I'm worried about really is that it's 3 months until my birthday, and we still haven't got any concrete news on an actual new game coming out this year. And the thing that I'm afraid of is that this is going to be the game for my anniversary year, which after the good years that we've been having is kind of anticlimactic. The reason that I think Frontiers came out so late was because Sega had to revive my brand before they could tell people to start working on the game. That's what I think, at least. But now that the brand's really healthy, I didn't think they would need all that time to finish the next game. But on the other hand, we have been getting games yearly. Who knows if there's multiple teams working on each game, but we've been really fortunate to have been getting so much content yearly. But my main point is, this definitive edition could be good as long as the price isn't $70. This is the only game for my anniversary, and they actually make this remaster good. But those are just my thoughts on the news. But the fact that this has been some of the biggest news we've gotten in a little while is a bit disappointing. But I guess that's it, and bye!